And I need an incident number, please, and everybody's name that was involved, even that man, because I'm suing his ass too for calling you guys. Look at that. Look at that. You guys recording that? Mm-hmm. Fucking animals. I'm gonna put you in torture cuffs.
You're gonna treat me as though I am lying? I mean, how dare you?
As long as you're on the public streets, that's no problem. I'm gonna ask you not to take any photos at the front of the building.
All right, everyone. Inspector Audit is back in the house, and today we've got a fascinating piece of footage sent in by one of you. We're diving headfirst into the world of First Amendment audits right here from the streets of what looks like the good old USA. In this clip, we see an individual exercising their perceived right to film a public building, and it sparks a series of interactions with law enforcement officers. Now, as your friendly neighborhood Inspector Audit, I'm not here to instantly say who's right or who's wrong. That's not the mission. What I am here to do is this: break down what we're seeing, analyze the communication, and most importantly, extract some real meaningful lessons that we can all walk away with no matter where you stand on these issues. So buckle up, hit that like button if you're ready to dive deep, and let's get auditing.
With what? I went to Walmart, bought a camera.
They don't want you on the property.
Well, I don't want you to shoot your wife.
What's that?
Well, you're making directives about something I didn't even do. Don't tie your shoelaces together. Don't smoke crack. I mean, do you need anything else? Do you need any other directives? I mean, I understand that. I haven't been on their property. No, I'm not. This is public property. The people own this. It says public parking right there. And this is a public street. I already checked this out with GIS survey. Am I being detained, sir?
Why don't you go?
Why don't you go? What's your name, sir?
We'll find out. Why you want to leave?
Nope, I just want your plate number so I can talk to Mr. Reed. 5991. Huh?
He's on vacation right now.
I'll find out. He's over my house twice a week.
Okay. You have any ID?
Do you have ID, sir?
Yes.
What's your name?
Right there.
Is that what you tell the judge, sir?
What's your issue anyway?
I don't have an issue. I'm just asking you what your name is before I don't know. Are you
Donar.
Okay. And what's your badge number, sir, or employee?
I have badge number.
Yes, you do. Okay. Yes, you do. What's your employee ID number?
1451.
That's correct. That's what I thought.
Okay.
Yes, sir. How can I help you?
They just don't want you to take a picture of the building.
Too bad. It's a public building. The people own it. The people built it.
Right, but for security purposes, they don't want...
It doesn't matter. I'm on public property. I have a right to film it.
Why don't you go ahead and leave right now?
Why don't you turn around and take off too? I mean, if you're going to issue directives, why can't I?
Well, because you don't have any authority to issue them.
Neither do you. I'm not doing anything wrong, and I'm not breaking the law. You have no authority over me.
Suspicious,
Is that a misdemeanor or a felony, sir?
It could be a misdemeanor.
No, it can't. Suspicion is not a crime.
If I tell you to leave the property, leave the area.
I'm not. No, you can't tell me to leave public space. You can tell me to leave their property if I'm on it, but that says public parking.
Okay.
Public. That's for the public.
Are you parking? No.
Do you know that I haven't parked over there? Do you know that my car's not sitting over there in this parking lot?
I don't know why you'd be here anyway. It's just kind of weird.
Oh, okay. Is that a crime?
Acting odd is not a crime, but
correct.
The way you act is kind of bizarre.
Well, that's because you've approached number
anything better to do.
25 or 26. Are you ILEA certified?
Yes, I went to the academy.
Is he ILEA certified? He wouldn't answer.
I don't know.
Are you ILEA certified, sir?
No, I'm not.
Okay, so you're not an officer.
Yes, I'm a special deputy.
Okay, so you
JP4.
So you don't really have any authority out on the street. Out on the street. Yeah. Out in the public easement. No, you don't.
On this property, yes, I do.
I wasn't on the property.
On this property, yes, I do. There's my badge, there's my identification, and there's my ID.
Okay.
Now, I've asked you not to. I said you can film across the street. I said I don't have no problem with it. I said do not come to the front of the building because we have juveniles that are
Hi, sir. Good.
Sergeant Isley, County Police.
Nice to meet you, sir.
Yeah, what are we doing today?
Taking pictures.
Okay, you can take pictures.
That's correct. We'll tell this gentleman that because he's saying I
Well, you
can't.
can't really be here on their property.
I'm not on their property. I'm on public property.
Okay.
Not only that, but right there it says public parking. I can go in that parking lot, right?
Okay, it's public.
I asked these guys, how do they?
Out here, you're in a street.
Well, that's because so I can be right here.
Well, it's a yellow curb as part of the street.
So I can be right here.
No, not really.
Well, so you can't tell me to not be in the road. There has to be an easement.
Well, the roadway's dangerous. You're obstructing traffic.
Am I not lit up bright enough?
Do you want to go?
Am I not bright enough here? I mean, don't you think people can see me here? I'm in bright.
Well, it's still, they have to slow down and change their direction of travel.
Okay.
Why don't we go to the public parking lot and stand there and talk?
Technically, that's not public parking.
Okay.
It says public. It says public parking.
I have maintenance take it down.
It says public parking. It says public, but it says public.
Okay, I understand that. That doesn't mean that it is. Can we go over to this parking lot and talk?
Sure.
Okay. Come with me. I'll stop traffic for you. Right this way. You people have to stop, so you can't be in the street.
Well, I'm following you. I wasn't in the street. I was following you.
You wanted to go to the parking lot. See that yellow striped area that's not a parking area? Let's go stand over there.
That looks like private property.
Well, they told me that this was actually public property over here. Okay? So you want to stand here?
I'm good right here.
Okay, well, I don't want you in the street. So you're safe up on the grass, okay? I don't want you to fall. I want you to scoot over in the grass for me.
You keep issuing directives, and I've been walking.
It's for your safety.
But you're not in charge of my safety. I am.
Well, if somebody hits you, then I got to do
you're not in charge of my safety.
Did you have any purpose to be out here?
Yes.
What's that?
Officer accountability, building accountability.
Okay.
It's a First Amendment audit.
Okay.
And I'm just taking pictures of the building.
Okay.
If they want to make an issue of it, I'll take pictures of every plate and every person that walks in and out of here.
That's okay. People, you can take their picture. I don't have a problem with that.
They have a problem with it.
Well, you're in a property of a detention facility.
I'm not in the property.
Okay.
I'm on a public street.
And over here, you're okay. I think over there, you're in there. There's cameras. That's a detention facility.
Right, but they have layers of security. I'm making sure inmates aren't rappelling off the structure.
Okay.
I'm making sure that these guys respect and honor their oath.
I understand that, and that's why I'm here.
Okay.
You have First Amendment right to take pictures of anything you want.
And that guy threatened me.
Okay, well, that's between you and him.
No, that's between you and him.
That's not between me and him. I didn't threaten you. Okay?
I can bring it up. It's all being live streamed.
Okay.
Would you like to see it?
No, that's okay.
So you don't want to talk to him about making threats?
I'll talk to him in a minute. I just want to make sure you're okay. I want you to stay here, okay? And I'm going to go talk to him. Can we do that? I'm going to separate the two parties in this dispute, apparently, and I'm going to go talk to this guy for a second.
Okay. I'll maintain distance here.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Thank you, Sarge.
And your name is?
I'm a correspondent with Indiana News and Information.
Okay. Okay. Do you have a name?
Yes, sir.
I'm asking you to identify yourself because you're here and we've obviously have a controversy. They're going to leave you alone. I'm going to depart here.
You're going to ask me to identify myself?
Yeah. Name, date of birth. That's all I need.
No, sir.
Okay. You're refusing to identify yourself. You're in front of a detention facility.
Hold on. Before we get going, would that be code 34285 3.5?
What's that?
Would that be this municipal code 34285 3.5?
Okay.
That'd be failure to ID. What crime have I committed?
I'm just trying to find out your name.
Yeah. But what crime have I committed?
I don't know that you're not a dangerous
It's only in the case of an infraction or an ordinance violation.
I'll tell you what. You want to take your pictures, you go ahead.
Right.
Stay off of their property.
Yes, sir.
That's not public property. That is a public facility, but it is a detention facility.
Right. I understand that. I understand that.
Okay, good.
Yeah,
good.
That's why I was never on. That's why I was never on the property.
All right. Thank you very much.
So what did they say about this? I can be in the grass or the walkway?
Yep. They tell me that is where the public parks when they come to their facility.
Right.
That, though it says public parking, is where their employees park. That is where juveniles are brought in.
Correct.
Okay. Now you can't film juveniles going into the facility. Then that's between you and the juvenile you film. So,
you can because they have no expectation of privacy in public. You already know that.
Sees his picture on YouTube. That might be a question, but him and you can resolve in civil court or whatever. Okay.
Well, there's nothing to it because you have no expectation of privacy in public.
That's up to civil court. All right. As long as you're not out here where you're going to get hurt and you're not going to hurt anybody.
Correct. I have no ill will or ill intent.
I don't know that.
Well, I'm telling you that. I'm innocent until proven guilty.
People lie to me all the time.
Well, I can't help what other people do. I'm not.
You may be lying to me.
I'm not. I'm telling you I'm not.
How do I know that? I'm not
Because, right? But so you're saying that you're going to treat me as though I am lying? I mean, how dare you? I thought you were a servant to the. I thought you were a servant to the public.
None of what I hear and half of what I say.
I thought you were a servant to the public.
I am.
Okay, so we're all terrible.
Do you just want to sit here and have?
No, I just can't believe you're calling me a liar, a thief, a cheat, a murderer.
I don't know you.
Right. I don't know you either. Do you have any internal affairs investigations?
I don't know. You'll have to ask internal affairs.
Do you have anything pending?
Not that I know of.
So is that Mr. Stone or Mr. Gladia? Which one do I ask?
That would be Captain John Zagelmeyer.
You want me to speak to Mr. Zagelmeyer?
You may, if you like.
I've spoken with him before. He knows who I am.
Okay. You're welcome to call him then if you know who he is. I'm okay.
Oh, yes.
I have nothing to hide.
I have his card.
My life's an open book. All right? I'll be right back. I'm going to talk
Thank you, sir. I appreciate it. Yep. Thank you for your time.
No, you need to talk to him. I don't got nothing to say.
Well, that's our job. So
I understand your job. Okay. Again, I'm not going to keep repeating myself. Talk to him. He's the one that called you, not me.
So you don't want to tell us what happened?
I'm not going to. I don't want to.
Story?
I don't have a story to tell. I don't tell stories.
Okay. So I said that you cut him off.
I did not cut nobody off. Okay. Again, ask him. We're in a fucking drive-thru at McDonald's. It's not that goddamn serious. So, that's what I'm telling you.
I can
and if he wants to make a big deal out of nothing, that's on him. I'm not frustrated.
Yeah.
I don't have a problem. So I'm driving away. I didn't.
Okay. Do you have your license on you?
Yeah, but you don't need it.
Yeah,
no, you don't.
We absolutely do, sir.
No, ma'am.
Ya la necesitan.
You got it messed up.
You are involved in
Nope.
investigation.
I'll go investigate. No, you don't. I didn't do nothing. I didn't commit a crime.
Absolutely.
Negative.
Yes, absolutely.
That's a negative, man. You're not going to get it.
Please don't interfere with the investigation because they're going to have to put you in jail.
Jake me to jail then.
Well, I mean, that's the thing.
No te bajes. No te bajes.
You're violating my rights.
No te bajes.
Hey,
No te bajes.
there is no investigation.
No
Listen.
te bajes.
Listen.
No te
Listen.
bajes.
Listen. I'll go to jail because you're going to violate my rights. Yeah, you are. My First and my Fourth Amendment rights.
Hold on.
You understand?
Listen.
Because he's trying to take me to jail over not identifying myself.
Yes,
Is your body cam's on?
Absolutely.
I don't see the red light on yours. Is it on?
Yes, sir, it's on.
So
Okay. Make sure you got it because I will sue the shit out of you.
Let me explain something.
I will sue the shit out of you guys. There is no crime committed.
Are you going to let me
There is no crime committed. No, because there's no crime committed.
Well, give us
You
your
understand?
ID.
I don't need to give you my ID. I didn't do
100%.
nothing. There's no
Okay,
crime
go ahead, sit
committed.
down.
Yep, no problem.
George,
No problem.
really?
Yep.
Are you
Sue him.
serious?
Just don't stop recording. We're
We
gonna
get
sue
the
him.
reason for why he's
We're
being
gonna sue him. We're gonna sue him.
arrested.
I need your supervisor.
Interfering with what
I need your
investigation?
supervisor. I need your supervisor. Don't stop recording.
No, we do.
Hey, it's going to be tight. Can you put your arms a little bit
I
closer?
can't.
Okay.
Can you go double up? Get your supervisor right here. Don't stop recording.
You got
Yes,
it right.
ma'am. You're violating my rights. I'm going to sue the shit out of both of you. What's your name and badge? No, sir. There's no crime
We
committed.
just need to.
So is that a misdemeanor or a
do
felony?
is
Is that a misdemeanor or a
you
felony?
would just not
Is that a
interfere with the
misdemeanor or a felony?
investigation.
I don't care.
Listen,
There's no
listen,
investigation.
listen.
Your investigation starts there.
Right.
I'm going to sue you. What's your name and badge number for the record?
Hey, it's Officer Carmen 757.
Yours?
Officer Bailey.
Thank you.
Are you
Because
willing
I'm
to
gonna.
listen to us now?
No, I'm not. I want your supervisor. I don't want to say a damn word to you guys.
Okay.
And I'm going to sue the shit out of the city of Roy City.
Okay.
Not a problem. Not a problem.
Actually, hold on, wait. Let me catch you now. Okay. Want me to fix that right?
And then it's and I don't condense. I don't
Can you face that
search
way?
and seizures. Okay. So remember that for the record.
Okay.
I'm
If you
suing
have
the shit
anything
out of you
on
guys.
you,
I've been
you
waiting
have
for
anything
this.
on you?
I don't answer questions.
Okay. You don't have anything on
I don't
you?
answer
That's
questions.
important.
I don't answer questions.
Okay.
What part of that do you not understand?
Okay. Well, you're not.
I'm gonna sue the shit out of you guys. I've been waiting for this. I watch all these First Amendment videos, and this is what I've been waiting for. I got you, motherfucker. You guys waiting.
All you had to do is
I don't gotta do shit. Go investigate. You don't need my fucking license for what?
identify you as
You
being
don't need to
involved
identify
in
me
that.
for shit. I didn't do nothing. That's not a crime.
We don't know that, sir.
No, there's no crime.
Okay, well,
There's no. What's the crime? What is a crime? What are they calling for?
disturbance?
Disturbance of what kind of
Disturbance of
disturbance?
his peace, that's it. He's
Well,
just
what?
bugging.
A what? It's verbal? I mean, is that? That's not physical.
That's what we're
There's no crime. I'm trying to.
So you're being overly aggressive, and we're just
No,
trying to
because you
explain
guys,
the
you guys
situation.
don't need my fucking ID. What part of that don't you fucking understand?
Okay.
God damn, you guys are fucking stupider than I thought. I don't want you fucking. I want your goddamn supervisor. You guys are stupid. That man trying to argue with his daughter in his car, and I told him shut the fuck up and back away. That's something daughter.
And that's fucking crazy. Why is he still sitting over there all free when he's the one that caused the disturbance?
That's why we're trying to get you to the story. Okay, listen, I'm gonna explain it to you. Will you let me explain it to you without you? Huh? I'm not explaining it. I'm explaining to you. No, I'm not. So whenever there's a call, listen, just listen to me. So you don't have to listen. Absolutely not. I'm done listening. No, I'm done.
That call, that's where your investigation should have started.
And it did start there.
No, it did not.
Listen, we don't want to take him to jail. We just need him to identify himself. That's it. So whenever we have an investigation, all we do is we gather both parties' IDs, and it's for our notes, okay? It's for our case notes. That's all we do. That's all we wanted was his information. And then whenever you don't give us your ID, right now he's impeding our investigation. We're unable. So you have to identify yourself. That's a law, okay? So that's what I'm trying to explain to him. We just need his ID to identify him. We don't want to have to take him to jail. It's the last thing we want to do.
That's not what we want.
That's it. Is there a way you could talk to him? We don't want to have to take him to jail if we don't have to take him to jail. No? Do y'all want to tell me what happened?
It started with him.
It's not a crime. That's the thing. Is it like you guys arguing?
It started with that man.
Okay. Okay. Exactly. And I understand. And I understand. So all we were going to come do is come and diffuse the situation.
You need to talk to him.
Exactly. And we had an officer over there talking to him.
Well, I can't tell you anything else.
We're just trying to figure out what happened. That's all we're doing is identifying.
Well, he's gonna tell you what happened because he's the one that caused everything.
Okay, so you guys don't your failure to ID because you want us to talk to him, but he's already been talked to.
I mean, he's
that's
the
what
one.
I don't understand.
That's who you need to talk to.
Okay, but he's already been talked to.
Well, I don't know what's going on.
We're trying to get your side of the story. That's what
we don't really have a side to tell if he's the one that made the call. He said everything, so whatever he said.
Okay, so he made the call. So you tell me why he would have made that call.
That's his issue. Do you see him? He's doing about 3 or 4 turns while we're just standing in line. That's his issue. So go ahead and get his side of the story.
Yeah,
That's
he's the one that got all aggressive,
and we don't need a side of the story because we didn't do anything.
Okay.
All right.
He's the one that's I don't know what's wrong with him.
Damn, did it close? Shit.
Right in my life, I'm suing the city of Boise City. For the record, I hope you got your body cams on. You look good. Did you put the shit out of the way? You can't fucking get out.
Calmado.
Don't stop recording.
Ajá, calmado.
Yeah,
Calmada, yes. Tenemos.
I need incident number, and I need everybody's names here.
Absolutely.
Yes, sir. So, why am I in handcuffs? Over here, please, for the record. Why am I in handcuffs?
You're being detained for investigation.
Okay, but you don't detain people in handcuffs.
So,
okay, because Perrin over there called you guys. I heard him see if he's got warrants. I avoided him, okay? This is not the answer. And then this guy right here, Mr. Bailey, demanding my ID for no crime. Investigation starts there. He would have told you the story, that there was no crime committed.
Why is he leaving?
Right?
He's so aggressive.
Why is he in handcuffs? No, you don't. Not physically. Not physically. Not like this. Want me to put you in handcuffs of what you did to me? You violated my rights. It's not arguing. Shut the fuck up and get in your car. You're dismissed. Get me out of these fucking handcuffs. Sir, get me out of these handcuffs, please. Okay. This is not right. Okay. I did nothing wrong. It was an argument, that's it.
Why did he leave?
what's your person?
You don't need to know that.
What would you like to be called?
Good citizen.
Okay, good citizen.
Yes, sir.
So, here's the deal.
There's no deal. Just explain to me, please. Get me out of these handcuffs. Okay. I don't want to be in handcuffs.
We're not taking handcuffs. You're not gonna get crazy with me. Or
I'm not getting crazy, sir.
Hello.
I don't get crazy. Okay. I don't get crazy. I don't get crazy. This is crazy. What you guys did to me. Okay. Look at it, in front of the whole world, in front of my family. You want me to do that to you guys?
Well, not sir. Just relax.
Fucking stupid, man. Stupid, not professional people, man. What the fuck you guys dealing with, man?
No.
And I need an incident number, please. And everybody's name that was involved. Even that man, because I'm suing his ass too for calling you guys. Look at that. Look at that. You guys recording that? Mm-hmm. Fucking animals. I'm going to put you in torture cuffs. I need the incident number too. Stupid ass motherfucker. You're welcome. And you're leaving before I leave. I'll sit there all fucking day. You got to dismiss. Yeah. Get better at your jobs.
You're good. You can get out of here.
If somebody doesn't give you ID, doesn't mean you put them in fucking handcuffs. You go fuck yourself.
You need anything from me?
No, sir. I thank you for being professional. Teach these stupid asses something.
All right.
And it's no disrespect to you. But when they come, they got to do an investigation. Look what they did. Look what they did to me. But they don't need to do that, sir. You understand? So I'm just letting you know right now, for the record, I'm suing the shit out of you guys for what they did to me. Okay. I'm suing the city. I'm getting a fucking lawyer. I've been watching all these videos of this kind of stuff here, and it was just videos. Now I've been involved in it. This changes the narrative for me personally. Okay. All right, because I know my fucking rights. She just violated my Fourth Amendment right.
Okay.
Okay, whether you believe it or not.
What?
You have to follow the law. That was feelings enforcement there, not law enforcement.
Okay.
You understand me? It's no disrespect to you or nobody else, but that's feelings enforcement. Because I don't give you my ID. I don't have to give you my ID. I didn't commit no crime. That's why I asked her, is that a misdemeanor or a felony? Go investigate with him and then determine what happened, just like you just did, right? If they would have done that, we wouldn't be in this situation. So you guys just opened this kind of worms for the city of Roy City.
Yes, we have rights. In many parts of the world, the right to free speech and the right to observe and record in public spaces is a cornerstone of a democratic society. But with these rights come responsibilities. The responsibility to exercise them wisely in a way that doesn't provoke unnecessary conflict or create unsafe situations. The responsibility to be informed and accurate about the laws and regulations that govern these rights. Likewise, those in positions of authority like law enforcement have a responsibility to respect and uphold those same rights. They're expected to know the law and to act within its boundaries, but they also carry the burden of maintaining order and ensuring public safety. The real takeaway here isn't about who won the interaction. It's about understanding the complexities at play. It's about realizing that real progress comes not from escalating conflict, but from constructive engagement. That means clear communication, a willingness to hear different perspectives, and a focus on de-escalation rather than confrontation. Whether you're someone exercising your rights, a law enforcement officer, or just a member of the public, remember this. Every interaction is an opportunity. You can choose to build understanding or create further division. Choosing constructive engagement, even when you feel challenged, can lead to far more positive outcomes in the long run. So what did you take away from this interaction? Let me know in the comments below. I always appreciate hearing your thoughts. If you found this breakdown insightful, hit that subscribe button, ring the notification bell, and stay tuned for more deep dives into real-world encounters. Here at Inspector Audit, we're not just watching, we're learning. We're striving for a deeper understanding of our rights and responsibilities. Until next time, stay informed, stay respectful, and stay vigilant. This is Inspector Audit, signing off.